You read at the bottom there, it has orthophosphoric acid in it. That's corrosive. Orthophosphoric acid, and it's in an aluminum can wrapped in bisphenol A inside the can. You crack it open, and the fizzing starts to go, and oxidation starts eating up the metal sides. Let's go to the next one there. These are famous quotes, of course. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. We all know this. You are what you eat and all these things. Basically, what you're really trying to do is go back to nature. You're really trying to go back to the essence of what they've been saying for hundreds of years, and we've just been convenienced out of this sort of idea. Now we're going back to what we call convenience. Oh, you got your hand up.
Does chapstick have lead?
Chapstick doesn't have lead in it. You know what it's got in it? It's not beeswax. It's made from crude oil. Chapstick is made from petroleum. Vaseline intensive care, Vaseline jelly. Most of these are made, if you actually read Vaseline intensive care and just read the ingredients, why would someone put aluminum in the lotion? Why would you put aluminum in the salt? Why would you put aluminum in my water supply? Why would you put aluminum in all these things? What are you doing? Where does aluminum go? Aluminum goes into the brain. Aluminum short circuits this machine, and it keeps you complacent. What does fluoride do? Same. And that's why it's really important. Robin's here for a reason. He's waking tons of people up. In a good way. He is. But the problem is, once you get woke up, the problem is if you don't wake up other people, then you become a misfit. And what happens is now you get ostracized out of the system, and everybody really looks at you as a weirdo. So I've been doing this for about 10 years, and really it's not easy to, I mean, look at you, Robin. How many, I mean, why do you do this? Why? Because you got nothing better to do? No, I mean, why? Everything you have in here, from Nikola Tesla, all these things, these are all they're like the secrets that are hiding out. And for some odd reason, you want to share to people that are interested. And like you told me, there's more players now, isn't there? 10 years ago, there wasn't hardly any players. Everybody's too busy. Let's go to the next one here. We're almost done, though. 5 rings of consciousness is very important. The first ring of consciousness is survival. Second ring of consciousness is materialistic. The one who dies with the most toys wins. This is consciousness. It's rings of to become aware, to become aware of becoming aware of becoming aware is the game. Spiritualistic is the third ring out. 1, 2, 3. It means you sit on a fence and you look at the dark and you look at the light, but you do nothing. Spiritualists won't do a lot of the things that what it takes that the other people do, because they don't want to do those things. That's just part of connecting back into yourself. So the next ring, you start out with survival, you go to materialistic, then you go to spiritualistic and open up, then you're ready to go into the next ring, and that's where we're all at right now. It's interdimensionality. They're priming us with movies, with tons of things to be able to show you that there's tunes above where our reality sits, and there's tunes below. And our job is to become more aware of both sides. Not just jump over to the light side, not just jump over to this side. It's basically to learn both sides and step back and be conscious enough to figure out what you want to do with it. It's not being pushed into it. And then the last, of course, is Christos or Buddhic, which means that the all-knowing. You're a higher level of ring of consciousness. Go to the next one. I have a couple more left here just to... And this is the game. It's 2010's done. 2011 is the year of integration. If you don't integrate this year with the sun where it's at, good luck. Okay? This is, I mean, I'm not saying it to be mean or anything else. We're in a massive change right now. Many of the animals, many of the creatures of the planet are being terraformed. The planets are being terraformed. We're being terraformed. Let's go to the next one. There are certain, next one. There are, check this out. This is a real picture. You talk about a hybrid starseed. This lady's on her hands, and I've seen her, and she goes ahead and shoots a target with a bullseye with her feet and makes it every time. You ever seen her on TV? You ever seen her on TV? Oh no, this is a Chinese lady, really super talented, and check her out. She's shooting this with her foot, and she's looking, and she's doing a handstand. Really mix it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So how to hit your target properly? That's the whole idea. If not, you know, when you miss your target, you know what that means, right? It means you've sinned. That's the termination of really the understanding of sin. You missed your mark. You sinned. Sinner? Okay, next one. So it's going to be a revelation, okay, or a revolution. And a revolution doesn't mean it has to fight. It means there's love. It's a revolution. This used to be like the Ron Paul thing they used to go ahead and do, okay? So let's go to the next one there. And this is really simple here. You can either play this biological terrain, which is what we're talking about here, or the germ theory. Terrain is everything. And once you learn that, you'll say, I just want to manipulate my terrain because the germ theory is stupid. I got cancer. I got this. I got the sniffles. My pee-pee hurts. My whatever. There's a million different problems that everybody complains about, and those are symptoms. The terrain, once your terrain is in form, everything is in form. It's the terrain. Let's go to the next one there. And these are the things, this guy named Beauchamp, these microzymas, okay? And this is why I use a lot of gua sha. You want to break down a lot of things that are trying to, think of, you know, a lot of people, you see them, they're stiff. Think of, there's like a floss of one piece of fiberglass, and then there's another piece of fiberglass, and these pieces of fiberglass keep growing on the body. And that's when we get stiffer and stiffer and stiffer. So what I use is solvents, and we break. I mean, I can really use this really hard in the beginning. I used to get bruises everywhere. And after you do this about maybe 10 times or so, you'll bruise hardly at all, and you'll feel like you've probably lost 10 years of age immediately. Let's go to the next one there. And this is the same idea. This is very basic. It's a transmutation in terrain modification. The old way used to diet. That's stupid. Okay? Why would you want to starve your children? Terrain modify them. Let them find another host that'll feed them well. You'd want to pass your children on to someone else that just doesn't get it yet. So what? They don't get it yet. Okay, check, this is a great picture. Saint Michael Archangel statue. This is before and after, or before and after. Either way. But you can see that this is like a work of art from the inside out, and this is like a work of art from the outside in. So this person here is the same person, but this person has a critical factor of probably 75% creatures versus this person's 75 to 80%. You're never 100% yourself. It's very hard. We live in a weird world. And if you can keep 75% yourself, let me tell you, boy, are you on the top of the world, okay? And you know when you're more of yourself because your body you start to see through your skin, and your body really changes quickly because you're not dieting. All you're doing is nutrifying. This is a nutritional type of idea cleanse. Killing is a big mistake. Next one there. And go back one more time. See, the idea of this word, pleomorphism, is what you need to understand. If this was true, this one word, that would mean that killing anything in your body would be ignorantly stupid. Pleomorph means that if you're smart enough to manipulate your terrain, then those creatures inside will work with your terrain modification. They are not here to kick your ass. But if you try to kick their ass, they will put up a formidable fight, and of course they will win. They always do. Very few people go ahead and win the fight because they don't know what they're fighting. They're fighting like darkness. How could you fight something in the dark? You can't see what you're doing. You even go to the doctor. He says, oh, you got a sickness, but he doesn't tell you what it is. Oh, you got cancer. What is cancer? Oh, it's a mystery. We don't know. Oh, really? Let's go to the next one there. A couple left, we're almost done. Gut bacteria can make you fat. This is very smart. See, once you get the gut bacteria to transpose who you think you are, then you have no choice but to keep feeding those at the person smoking cigarettes. You have no choice but to keep feeding these things because they're going to be in control of you. And unless you, see, all you have to do is there's a materialistic parasite that lives inside us, and once we lose that, then there's a one that's worse behind it. It's called a psychic parasite. They're easy to get rid of once you understand that they're there, and then you can observe them. But if not, the psychic parasite is really you. And you don't know it's you because it's seamless behind you. It's behind your veil. And it controls your emotions, it controls your thoughts, and it needs to feed periodically also. Excellent book, everybody. And also, I would very much suggest, if you haven't read this or listened to the tape, it'd be very smart for you to do. This book will awaken you to some degree. And if it doesn't, it just means most likely that you need to keep on letting it work itself through you. Reading is hard because everybody's brain's full of aluminum, but he's plugged. So the book is cool, but the tapes are better. Okay? It's called The New Earth. Okay? And this sort of weird-looking guy on the back here, Eckhart Tolle, is really had an enlightenment. And this is probably, I would say, probably one of the most beneficial. You can read on all the parasites and all that stuff, but this is the game. It's consciousness. But in order to get consciousness, the body is the key to this. So if this is dirty, then this will never be. And if this is dirty, then this will never be. It's a holographic system. Why do they put aluminum in your food? It goes to the brain. This is dirty, this will never be. This is dirty, this will never be. So it's the same thing, the body and the mind and the body fighting each other. And one other really good book, this book called Survive. We carry this book, it's a cheap book. Do you have this book at all?
That's the lady doctor?
Well, she's not, I don't know if she's a doctor or not, but it's Sharon Winters. But this other guy, the information, wherever they got it from, it doesn't matter. The information's tight in here. It's a little bit of a Bible. It's like 500 pages. But if you want to know where all the junk comes in, this book will make you depressed. This book will make you depressed. Yeah, because everything that you're doing is not right. So what you can do is only just fix things a little bit at a time. And after about 6 months or so, you've got a lot of checkoffs. Let's see, Dr. Oz, bad bugs make you fat. You are what you eat is proven to be one of the major determinants of the community of bacteria living in your intestines, says microbiologist Dustin of Stanford University. Excuse me, no shite. This is hard for people to grab. Now, our gut contains 1,000 species of microorganisms, and this sophisticated flora appears to be involved in human health and weight control. Oh my God. Thank you for saying that, guys. Now, this is so easy, and if you think that you're going to diet to try to change what lives inside you, all you try to do is manipulate the gut bacteria. They're really your immune system. So if you have a weak immune system, it's because your gut bacteria have been really beat up. And if you've got mercury fillings, guess what? You're swallowing mercury vapor and you're killing all these things. You eat GMO, you eat aspartame, you have all these different types of chemicals. Remember, it's not the names that were, because a lot of people say, oh, you're banging on these companies. I could care less about the companies. I'm not saying anything. This doesn't fit into the naturalistic lifestyle. This doesn't fit into a non-chemical, non-synthetic, non-hormone, non-antibiotic. And if you're really trying to get clean, the only way you can get clean is to live as clean as you can get. And it's really hard to live clean in the city.